Hello and welcome to 5th grade. My name is Miss Miller and I am going to be your 5th grade remote teacher this year here at Central. So a little bit about me is I graduated with my bachelor's from K-State and now I'm actually a student at K-State again to get my ELL endorsement and a student at Emporia State to get my master's. So I am still a student as well, so I understand how you are feeling. And a lot of my classes have been moved to remote, and so I'm learning a lot of the ways you guys are going to be learning this semester. So I'm super excited for all the different ways that we are going to be learning together. You'll see below my little K-State and Emporia pennants a little picture of my kitten that I adopted this summer. His name is Kitty, and yes, he really does sleep like that. I think he kind of looks like a mouse in that picture. He's a goober, and I'm sure that I will be sharing pictures with you throughout the school year because he just does some crazy things. Then you can see a picture of me and my fiance, Avery, and we are going to be getting married in November. So I'm going to be Mrs. Nichols by the end of the school year, but if you call me Miss Miller, that's totally fine too. And then that bottom picture is a picture of my whole family. I have one sister and two brothers. And then my sister has two little boys, so I have two nephews. And then my older brother has a little girl, so I have one niece. And I'm sure I will tell you funny stories about them as well because the oldest one just turned 4, and so they are wild. And then you'll see my little Bitmoji is holding a grade 5 sign. This is my second year teaching 5th grade here at Central. And then of course in my other hand, I have one of my favorite foods, a donut. I can't wait to hear what your guys' favorite foods are on our first day of school. So like I said, I'm going to be teaching 5th grade remote learning. So what that's going to look like is you're still going to be a 5th grader in the Olathe School District, and you're still going to learn all those great 5th grade things, but you are learning from wherever your home is. So you checked out your iPad, you picked up your textbooks, and what we're going to be doing is using ClassLink, that little blue square you see, to get into Synergy. All right, so how are we going to make sure that our classroom is a success even though it's online? Well, my classroom management style is very based upon the safety and success for all of my students. So in order to make sure that everyone stays safe and everyone is successful, I really want to build a relationship with you, meaning I want to know about you and I want you to know about me, and I want you to realize how much I care about you. I haven't even met you guys yet, and I already care so much. And what that means is we're going to have to respect each other. My big thing in my classroom, whether it's in person or remote, is that we need to be showing respect for others. Whether you know the person or not, we're going to give respect to everybody, and if we do that, we should be just fine. I am very big on open communication. If you have a problem with something, as a parent or as a student, feel free to reach out to me and let me know. My door is always open, my email is always open, and I want to help you feel comfortable and feel safe and feel successful. So I'm really big on working together to create solutions for any situation that arises. I am confident that we are going to have a great school year together. Here you're going to see a copy of the 5th grade remote learning schedule that I've made for our class. Here's what we're going to be learning for the school year. Oh my goodness, I could fill up a whole PowerPoint presentation with everything we're going to be learning and doing this school year, but this has the most important things and most important topics of what we're going to be doing. So let's talk about a word you might hear me use or the school use. Priority standards. I'm still going to be teaching all of the standards, This is just a way to identify the most important standards and where to spend a lot of time making sure we have good data and we're setting great goals to make sure we're learning those things. We're also going to be talking about S.E.L. You've maybe heard this before, especially if you've been at Central. This means social emotional learning. These include our second step lessons, and you can see those posters up on the screen. We're going to have counselor lessons with our wonderful counselor, Mrs. Snowbarger. We're going to be talking about different conflict resolutions and coping skills in our morning meetings. So really talking about how we're feeling, what can we do when we feel like this? And I told you when I talked about my classroom management that problem solving is so important to me, okay? So if we feel like something is wrong, how can we figure out what the problem is and how can we come up with a solution that's going to fix how we're feeling or how someone else is feeling, okay? You can contact me one of three ways. So the main way we are going to be communicating with both students and parents is through Synergy, okay? So that student view or parent view. That's how I send emails. That's how I'll post newsletters. That's how I'm going to be sending communication to you. I'm just so excited for the school year. Please feel free to contact me if you need to. And I can't wait to see you on our first day of school. Bye!